You like anime? Due to YouTube circumstances, all our anime reactions are over at the Goosh, which is our Patreon. Over 3,000 of them. Link is in the description. A partial list is in the comment section. Bring your balls. Last night, I was abducted by aliens. They took me up to their ship and immediately began doing the anal probes that we've all heard so much about. It was really nice. The ship was very sterile and yet somewhat homey, and the alien that was conducting the anal probe on me was gentle, reassuring, and cuddled with me like, no, okay, so I've always been fascinated by that, as are many people, by the concept of potential life out there. And has it visited us? Is it looking at us? Are we part of just some grand experiment from civilizations far, far away? And I just wanted to get, particularly over this last, year, 2 years, with all the video that's been released officially by the government, with all these, they don't call them UFOs anymore. I forgot the new terminology, but means the same thing. Flying objects that they don't know where the fuck they came from is what it amounts to, and that's just too long a name to give to it. But with all of that, and I mean, these videos are taken by Navy and Air Force pilots, people who will know exactly what a flying object should or should not be able to do, and they were perplexed and have no solution. Well, here, I've got it, like in this video here. Check this out.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh.
All going against the wind.
Going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Oh, thing, dude.
Now, see, listen to the surprise in their voices. That's the stuff that gets me. Again, these are people who know what flying objects should or should not be able to do, and they're just like blown away. Mysterious flying objects remain unidentified to this day. And of course, I'll link all the reference points I'm using here. This is from CNBC's YouTube channel by way of the U.S. Navy. The other two in 2015. So it just does, doesn't it? I mean, it lends certainly some serious credence to the idea that there is something out there. I mean, I haven't seen any really good, and I've read up on it, I haven't seen any really good descriptions, ideas, thoughts about what those flying objects could be. I mean, if they're, fuck off train, if they are something that comes from our planet, something terrestrial here, we got a problem, because the Russians and Chinese have moved way ahead of us. And then there was this video too. This one, as you can see, this one comes from CNN site. Again, I'll link all these down below. UAP, that's what they're known as now.
We have
UAP.
31 knots sustained wind, topside, gust of 40.
What was splashed?
Splashed.
Mark bearing range.
So that thing went into the ocean and did so apparently willingly. It didn't crash. Come on, that's some freaky shit. And again, it's rotating. What is that? I mean, come on, it should. If nothing else, these things should keep us up at night a little bit. No, I'm just fascinated by all this, and I've always said I think that it would be insanely arrogant for us as humans to believe that we are the only intelligent life out there, when you consider just the absolute massiveness of the cosmos. I mean, it's eternal. It's something that its size and scope, being that it goes on for infinity, is just something that we can't even really wrap our brains around. I mean, okay, there's a lot of shit I can't wrap my brain around, especially after all the chair shots. But you know what I'm saying? So to think that there couldn't be another situation, even if not exactly like ours, that would support some form of life, and then to assume that that situation may have taken place many, many millennia prior to ours, they certainly could be. I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility that they're advanced enough to have conquered interstellar travel. Now the thing would be, again, we're talking about this vast expanse. Would anybody even happen to stumble upon us peons here? I don't know. And then and that's for a whole other video, but there are a lot of you who, when we've had these conversations in the past, have brought up like parallel universes and stuff. I got to read up more on that as well, but I'm curious what you guys think. And then there's one more thing I wanted to reference here. It's not a video, but I've read about this before. And this Harvard astrophysicist, his name is Avi Loeb. There was this piece of space junk back in 2017. They saw it was long, cigar shaped. Bill Clinton got like all horny when it came through, came close to us. And he says that was almost certainly a piece of alien technology. Now, he has his reasons for coming to that conclusion. I can't understand them but I'm willing to accept that it's a real possibility, because Avi here is an astrophysicist and I'm this. So I'm going to bow to his knowledge of such things. It was called and why can't they name the object was named Oumuamua. Why can't you just fucking call it Clyde or something? Why do we have to give it this impossible to pronounce Hawaiian name or whatever? But that's pretty stunning too. I guess other scientists have backed old AV up here as well, thinking that he's on the right path with that. So basically, somebody somewhere out there in the cosmos was done with whatever that is and just said, fuck it, we'll leave it here, which sounds like the stuff we would do. Well, we currently do here on Earth. We just throw our shit wherever too. And it was what did he say here? It's but a piece of alien technology, a buoy, a grid of pods for communication. Basically, those are his thoughts on what it might be. I could foresee Earth and our little solar system here just becoming a space dump. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But I'm just fascinated talking about this, and I love reading the comments. So you guys tell me what you think. A, do you think there is intelligent life out there? That I do. I think there is. Again, I think it would be arrogant to deny that possibility. B, do you think they have observed us at any point? C, do you think they've ever actually been here? In other words, do you think that those videos we just took a look at are actual spacecraft from elsewhere? And then D, do you think they are living among us? One of us. Come on. There isn't a goddamn one of us that hasn't been in Walmart at some point and gone, yep, that's a fucking alien. What do you guys think?